going to talk about walking bass lines, mainly in the 2-5-1 and G major scale. First, we're going to see each chord of the progression separately. So the video has two parts. The first part includes each chord individually, and the second is about 2-5-1s in G major scale. Before we move to the two parts of this video, let's quickly define what I call dyads over bass notes. If I construct my G major scale chords, I can see that in my first chord I can have G major 7th 9 13, second chord A minor 9 11, third chord B minor 7th add 11, fourth chord C major 7th 9 sharp 11 13, fifth chord is D 7th 9 13, sixth chord is E minor 7th 9 11, and my last chord F sharp half diminished 11 flat 13. Now I see that way that I have my chord tones and tensions, the notes that are above the octave of each chord, and I have most of the notes of G major scale on each chord, mostly 6 notes, sometimes 5, and in the Lydian chord all 7 notes. Now what I call dyad is any combination of 2 notes out of this range of chords as a pair, and I don't care if the essential notes are there. For example, I don't care if the third is there, which defines the quality of the chord, if it's minor or major, the seventh if there is the seventh, which defines if the chord is major seventh or flat seventh, the quality of each chord. And sometimes I have unison notes. For example, for this A here, if I start from this E, E, and G, 2 times the fifth, then 1 the flat seventh. Then I move to the seventh, fifth, and root. And what I try is just to have a good voice leading in my ear with a pair of 2 notes out of this range we talked about, and to move as I move along my guitar neck. For example, in A minor, we're gonna see some root notes of the scale on the 6th and 5th string, which is mainly where we're going to play our bass notes, walking bass notes, and the dyads accordingly to the 4th and 3rd string, or 3rd and 2nd. For example, if my bass note is going to be in the 6th string, then my 2 notes, the dyad, is going to be in my 4th and 3rd. And if my bass note is going to be on the 5th string, the dyad, the 2 notes I'm going to use for the chord, going to be at the 3rd and 2nd strings. First thing, I'm going to play the notes of the G major scale, which are the same notes as A Dorian or D Mixolydian scale, only on the 6th string of the guitar. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. The notes of G major scale or A Dorian or D Mixolydian on the 5th string. A,